Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you were talking to a person from another culture and find that it feels like your words and actions are so odd to them? This was most likely not because you're a total weirdo and more to do with intercultural conflicts. Hi, I'm Josiah Ortega. Today's presentation will be focused on intercultural conflicts, explaining what they are and how to find a solution. In this part of the presentation, I will try to act out a casual work scene and explain the conflicts taking place. In Japanese culture, it is common for people to be polite and cautious when answering the questions of a superior, whether it's at work or in any other scenario. This might result in them answering questions with a less concrete answer, leaving room for flexibility. So here's a little skit. I'll switch sides to show who's talking. This is the boss. Hello, Takashi. Can you come into work on Friday for some extra help? Yes, I probably can. You probably can, or you can? Well, I think I can. I prefer a yes or no answer. Yes, sir, I can. Okay, no, that wasn't so hard now, was it? In this example, we can see how both the substantive and effective strategies that are being used by the parties. The boss is using avoidance. He isn't trying to change the Japanese man's ways, and is insisting on getting the answer that he wants. He's also using subordinate strategies. He's being stern and asserting his dominance as the boss. The Japanese man, I named him Takashi, is using compromising strategies by adapting his answer to better fit what the boss was looking for. He also used subordinate strategies by following the boss's orders. If they both use subordinate and associative strategies, their conversation could run smoother. And here's what it would have looked like. Once again, I'm just gonna turn to show who's talking. This is the boss first again. Hello, Takashi. Can you come into work on Friday for some extra help? I'm not too sure about Friday, but Thursday should definitely work for me. Okay, perfect. I'll see you then. This resolution strategy was chosen because it makes both sides of the scenario feel respected. The boss was less dominant or assertive, and the employee was more confident and spoke his mind. Instead of saying he wasn't too sure, he gave him a day that he knew for a fact could work, which was kind of like a little compromise that they both accepted. If people try to be more open-minded and try to understand the differences there may be between their cultures, conversations would flow much more easily. Intercultural communication conflicts can arise in many different settings and scenarios. Understanding what these conflicts look like and why someone might seem different is important for welcoming atmospheres. I learned that politeness is portrayed in many different ways, and these minor differences can cause unfair judgments and confusion. I hope you learned something from this skit and explanation.